Hey everyone, I'm iMIGBO, welcome back to my channel and welcome to Monster Legends. Of all the things going on in Monster Legends, one of the most unique things is this iMIGBO event. And so if you're new to the world of Monster Legends, you've come to the right place because I'm going to explain exactly how this event works. Because in the past when we've had similar events, there's been kind of some confusion, so hopefully I can clear any of that confusion. So let me just read through what it actually says here. Your mission starts here. Collect different iMIGBO tokens that are hidden throughout the game. You'll need turtle shell tokens to unlock the iMIGBO challenge and have the chance to obtain the monster. This is super important. If you collect all of these turtle shells, you don't get the monster for free. Unlocking all of these turtle shells, or gathering all of these turtle shells I should say, gives you access to the event in which then you can get the monster. So in the past there was some confusion. People thought that if you just get, like, for example, with respect to this monster, if you were to get the turtle shells, you get the monster. No, you get the turtle shells to get the event, which then allows you to get the monster. So the shells are step 1, the event is step 2, and then if you do well in the event, then you get the monster. And let's see, while special tokens like sunglasses and afro wigs will help you get him at rank 1 and rank 2 respectively. And so that's really cool. Aside from being able to just unlock the monster, we're gonna have a way to get this monster at rank 1 or even rank 2. And so this picture right here actually has a lot of information. As you can see, it says times 2, that's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 12 and 1, 13 and 2, 15. And then as you can see, 5 green shells, 5 blue shells, 5 red shells. And so if you do all of those dungeons it shows right there, there's 4 epic monster dungeons, and then 2 special dungeons, one of which is a gem dungeon, one is a book dungeon. And then if you do the time challenges, the rune lords, and the gold collect challenge, which is currently going on right now, that is how you get the shells, which will then unlock the progressive island to get the monster. And all of that information can be found right here. iMIGBO event. Greeting Monster Masters, it's been a long time coming. iMIGBO Monster is here to introduce the epic turtle with an amazing natural wig. We are going to have a wonderful event. iMIGBO lost his shells and gear on the way to Monster Legend Islands, and you will embark on a quest to find his equipment. If you do well, he will join your armies. As iMIGBO is a fashionista, he owns a variety of shells. Unfortunately, he has lost 15 shells of different colors, of 3 different colors, 5 green, 5 blue, 5 red. Help him complete his wardrobe and you will have a chance to find the iMIGBO monster at the end of the wild path through the progressive island. So there it is, right there. Unlocking the shells doesn't mean you get the monster, it means you unlock a progressive island. And let's keep on reading. However, if you want to really wow him and rank him up, you'll need to find his glasses and wigs, the most precious objects he has. These two will allow you to participate in a 24-hour challenge. So there's a lot we're actually going to have to do. Aside from completing a progressive island to get the monster, you're also going to participate, and it appears that it's more than one, in 2, maybe more, 24-hour challenges. It says right there, these 2 items, the sunglasses and the wig, will allow you to participate in a 24-hour challenges, plural, to get enough cells to rank them up. So keep in mind, you won't have access to the progressive island nor the 24-hour challenges unless you find all 15 shells and sunglasses and wig. So again, I just really want to emphasize to make sure it's clear in everyone's head. You get these objects and you don't get the monster, but they are merely a means to unlock the event, and then you gotta complete the event, which will then allow you to get the monster, and hopefully you get them ranked up. And then there's even information on when you can get certain items. For example, all of the green shells, they can be found, like I said, in the monster dungeon, the gold time challenge. There's going to be a mid-restricted dungeon, that's going to be on August 6th. That's actually today, so that should be out right now. The red shells can be found in 3 monster dungeons, the gems dungeon, which is going to appear on August 8th. The blue shells, those are the ones you get at the very end. They're going to be in the gold time challenge, the gems dungeon, a more monster cell, the runes time challenge, and then the progressive island, that's going to start on August 13th. So ideally you want to have your 15 shells by August 13th so you can immediately participate in the event when it starts. I believe even if it's August 15th and you finally get that last shell, you can enter the event, but then you're going to have a really hard time finishing the event and getting the monster. And then yeah, there's multiple 24-hour challenges. There's 2 of them. So there's a 24-hour challenge to get him rank 1, that's going to be from August 14th to August 15th, and there's going to be a 24-hour challenge rank 2 from August 15th to August 16th. So what we see is that the progressive island and the 24-hour challenges, those are actually going to be going on at the same time. Progressive island opens up August 13th, the first 24-hour challenge August 14th, the second 24-hour challenge August 15th. So apart from everything else we have to do in the game, the maze, team wars, all of the dungeons, I mean, the cool thing is that you get the shells during the normal course of doing dungeons. So if you're used to doing dungeons, that's not too much work. But during everything else, there might be a 24-hour challenge and a progressive island if you want this monster. And then just to showcase that the gold fear right now, there's the green shell and the blue shell. And then the South dungeon, the Phoenix dungeon, this has a red shell and a green shell. Moving on over to the Monster dungeon, Ao Long, that has a green shell and a red shell. The Dungeon of Bugs has a green shell. So as you can see, there are a lot of dungeons currently available right now in which you can get shells. You can get them also on the time challenge. If you're ever confused on where to get shells, just go to the update section of the game and it tells you right there. It tells you what dates they're going to be available. And let's say you miss out on a certain shell. That doesn't mean you're out of the game. That doesn't mean you can't get the monster. What you're going to have to do, and this kind of sucks, is you're going to have to gamble, because you can buy the turtle chest, which costs 15 gems, and this allows you to get a random red shell, random green shell, random blue shell, or there's even a low chance of getting the afro wig and the sunglasses. Now the one thing I'm not entirely sure of is if there's some other way to get sunglasses and wigs, because I don't think there's any information out yet. I hope they make it available to get for your regular player, but right now it kind of feels like you just have to gamble on the chest. Now I'm not saying go out and buy chest and try to get the wig and the glasses. Don't do that, because at this point we don't know if there's any way to get the wig and the sunglasses, or maybe I just missed it, so you guys can let me know in the comments below. But to me it kind of feels like you're gonna have to try to gamble, and I don't like that, because all it says is low chance of being afro wig or sunglasses, and we don't know what a low chance is. That 5%? Is that 10%? 20%? 20 is kind of high, so is it 5%? 1%? We don't know. And it's gonna suck if you spend a bunch of gems and you just keep getting replicas of the turtle shells. So be mindful on spending. It kind of sucks that we don't have information as to how difficult the 24-hour challenge is going to be, how difficult the progressive island is going to be. Like ideally, hopefully, if you're just super active, you can complete the progressive island and unlock the monster. That would be extremely ideal. But it would suck to get all of the 15 shells, participate in the progressive island, and then have to spend like 200 or 100 gems to get the monster, and then try to gamble to get the glasses and the wig. I really hope they make it available for every single player to get them without having to gamble with the chest, as long as they're active. So that's pretty much going to be it. Or I guess I should say, as far as the monster, I will do an analysis later today, hopefully. The monster is really great, to be honest. He has really great stats. He has a possession skill. He has a 75 damage single based attack. He had a powerful AoE skill. He also has a new status effect called Drown. I think it also talks about it in the update section of the game. In battle, iMIGBO is a heavy water attacker. He possesses a new status effect, Drown. Drowning targets will receive water damage and lose stamina on each turn. So it's basically like nightmares, essentially. If you inflict nightmares, it deals low dark based damage and it drains stamina. Drown is essentially the same thing, but let's see what else it says. iMIGBO can also possess his enemies. That's right, he has an AoE possession, and he can disable. So I guess he has a trait disable on one of his skills. So again, I will do a monster analysis, but what I quickly saw, I was like, wow, great stats, great skills, overall a pretty great monster, and I really do hope it's available to the majority of players. So if you're watching this video, if you're new to Monster Legends, now you know how to participate in this event. It's really not that difficult. So go out there, get those turtle shells, and good luck in the game. I will see you all next time.